Hello and welcome to the initial setup guide of your CCTV system from TPI Security. Today we're just going to go through the initial wizard to get you set up and running and get your CCTV online and recording. So by now you should have installed all your cameras and positioned them, run the cables back and powered on your system. When you power on your system you'll get to this screen here. So this is the wizard setup, which goes through a short wizard just to get you set up and recording on your system. Okay, so take the mouse. Recommend that you untick the enable wizard next time, otherwise it will come up with a wizard every single time you boot up your system. So untick that box and then click wizard setup. So from here the first thing you have to do is change your admin password. So the admin password as default is set as 123456. Now obviously that is not a very secure password and we should make it securer. Bear in mind the system is connected to the internet. So pop in a secure password in there and then click next on there. And edit security question, so that is a question you can add to later reset your password if necessary. So add some questions in there with some answers and then you'll be able to reset your password. But it is recommended that you use a password that you're going to remember because that can play havoc later on if you can't remember it. So choose a new password, make sure it's in the yellow or green, preferably green, and then click next. Next screen is where you get your time setup, so make sure we're in the correct time zone, the date and the time is correct, what it is at the time you're installing it. As default it seems to have the American date format, so if you want to change that to the UK date format then just do so. Daylight saving time is on, that means that it will automatically go back and forward in the time when the clocks change. Okay, click next past that. You then get to this screen here, which is your network settings. Generally, for most systems, you obtain the IP address automatically. The only time that would differ is if you've got a network which you assign IP addresses manually to, in which case then you'd need to either set that yourself or get your internet provider or your network person to complete that for you. But for most home installations, obtain IP address automatically is the one that you need to tick. So click next past that. This part is where you would add any IP cameras that you may have available on here, but generally our kits don't come with the IP cameras, so therefore we can click next past this screen here. This is what hard drives that the system has detected that are installed. So you can see there's a 1 terabyte hard drive in there. If you click format, it will just clear the hard drive and just make sure that it's all completely clear for you to start recording your own stuff. Basically you just need to put in the admin username and password in here. Format now. So that's now deleting the system. So basically that hard drive is completely clean and ready to go. So click next past that. So this is your record settings, so how you want the system to record. Now you've got various different options on here. Just motion only record is when the camera detects motion, that it just records then. Sensor recording is if you've got alarm sensors wired into the system. Motion and sensor record is a combination of the two. The one that we always recommend is always 24/7 record and motion record. That way you do not miss anything just in case the motion didn't kick in enough time, because you've always got it recording. But also with the motion recording, then it will find easier coming back through and looking for things which we'll go through later on. So click next past here. Now this is your barcode for your CCTV system to be remote viewed on the app. There is another video on how to do this, but as long as you tick NAT enabled and click OK, then now your system is ready to be remotely viewed by the app. If you haven't changed the default password, you will keep getting this message come up, so you can either change it or cancel that and go through that. Thank you very much for watching. That is the initial setup wizard. So now our CCTV system is now recording. As you can see, it's detecting motion with our little pigeon friend across the fence there, whilst camera 1 is not detected any motion. It's just got the blue light on there. Okay, thank you very much for watching.